And that's not how it should be, man. This scripture that Christ had told his disciples is how you stop crime as a whole. Because when you go to him and him alone, and for you sisters out there who love the beef and who don't like to talk to another woman about, how she, treated you, you sisters need to go to her alone as well.
Nobody is holding you accountable for the things that you say you were doing or not doing. There's no, like the scriptures say, everything should be done in decency and in order.
That's right.
There's no order and decency with you going on the internet and running in the streets with no guidance, without being sent, without being anointed by the man of the Lord, by being sent by a man of God out there on them streets. You must be sent.
When you hear us say salute, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shabrakatah, right? That is Hebrew. Okay? Shalom, Shalom, that is not Hebrew. I don't know where you learned that from. Most likely from Esau, from the Jewish. On the street corners. And we ain't selling dope, but we are teaching you how to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We are teaching you how to not be a drug addict and a drug dealer.
Right.
How to keep you out of prison. How to not make you a target for Esau to use.
And the Bible is just such an amazing book. It's a book of literal prophecy of the future of what's to play out on the planet Earth. That's right. Everything that the Lord laid down and said will happen comes to pass. And that's an amazing thing to have at your disposal. You got a book that tells you the future.
And they shall no more. In the 8th verse it said we was going to be a prey to the heathen. But then God was going to come deliver us, man, and show us the truth of who we are.
That's something that you hear out of a cartoon or something you hear out of an anime or something like that. But this is actual real life, to the point where you can look at these prophecies and open up a historical book. You can go into archaeology and see that, damn, the prophecy came before the event actually happened. Okay.
A lot of people from Ukraine, a lot of Asians, a lot of Afghanistani immigrants coming into this country, and they don't deal with the same, issues. How does that part of things make, affect you?
Yeah, I feel like it's very personal, when you have everyone, coming here for what's considered the American dream, but you only pick on one specific race and one specific location of where, if you're Mexican, I absolutely hate you. And if you're Mexican and you look this color or you look this way, then, your dream is not valid, but this white person's dream is valid, or this lighter person's dream is valid. It feels very personal, and it feels very, very traumatizing that by the skin color or where you were born, like, you no longer kind of deserve this, like, humane respect. That's very tough. That's the reason why a lot of our Mexican brothers and sisters live in fear for ages. A lot of them pass away from undiagnosed diseases because just by us looking Mexican, just by us having Mexican names, showing up to the hospital, to clinics, to bus stops, like, that automatically gives us a disadvantage that unfortunately kills us in the long run. Whether it's mental health issues. A lot of our people suffer from really bad mental health issues because if you're in a classroom and you're Mexican, you're instantly looked as uneducated. If you're speaking Spanish at a grocery store, you're gonna get looked at to make sure you're not stealing something, that you're not, when Trump called us all rapists, like that in of itself is so inhumane. And you kind of see him go to these people to send back criminals, but yeah, we have shootings in schools every single other day, and a lot of them are white, but it's because they're white that we're not doing something about it. But then you have Mexicans who, after the Lake and Riley Act that was just, passed at the federal level, if you get accused, not even sentenced, if you're accused of a crime you can be like instantly deported and detained. That's if I'm walking down the street and someone says, hey, she stole something from the gas station. I didn't necessarily have to steal it. I can be taken in and I can fully be deported. So that in of itself is targeted, it's inhumane, it's unjust. And I think, I think that Trump hates Mexicans because I feel like he sees the power that Mexicans hold, and he sees how much Mexico helps this country, and I think he wishes that this country could run without Mexicans, and he wants to prove that, you know, Mexicans don't really hold the power. But I think he knows that that a lot of Mexicans, like I said, grow your crops, run your businesses, and have a lot of, you know, very, very educated people, and that's why he's scared, and that's why he targets us. But you know, we're here, and I think we're not gonna go anywhere. We have too many deep-rooted just passion for this country, and a lot of us love this country. You know, we can, as much Mexican as we are, like, we are thankful to this country. I'm thankful for, you know, the health insurance, for instance. That's something that my parents would have never been able to get in Mexico, you know, for the education that I received, for the privileges that I've gotten in this country. So we don't hate this country. We love this country. We just want to be able to be a part of it, and we want to be able to get taken serious and to, you know, live a healthy lifestyle without being scared every single day of whether or not we're worthy of being here. You know, you don't have to be an attorney, you don't have to be an engineer to deserve everyday rights. Like, you can just be someone that sells fruit outside of this building, and you still deserve to get treated like a human, not even a citizen, a human. Humanity is being lost with Donald Trump as president. We are, you know, no longer getting looked at as whether or not we're human. It's, what do you have to offer to this country, and are you worthy enough to be here? And that completely, I feel like, as much as he claims, you know, to fear God, and I think that's bullshit, because God would be so disappointed in him and everybody else that thinks that, you know, only a certain amount of people deserve to be here.
There's nothing else here. Good. Got your call?
You want strong?
Yes, sir.
Imagine. Sus. First priest. First priest. Did the registry?
Ra'an, Ban Yehuda, Ra'an, Ban Yehuda, Ban Yasha'ala.
Ra'an, Ban Yehuda, Ban Yasharala.
Yahweh Ba Shemish Bakathon.
How about you got Brakatan?
La Yasha'ala.
My bad, it's been a minute. I see. Hold it out. Hold it out.
Oh. La Yasha'ala.
Heavy now. A Muslim was made to stand upon Akudam, being to turn to face the east. You go do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Quadash, Hayya, Shimka, Yahweh, Malakbuka, Aba'ah, Ratazak, Hayya, Aisha, Ba'aratazak, Kawah, Hayya, Bashamayim, Nuthalanau, Nakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalakanau, Kabawakinau, Kasalakana, Kabawayinau,
Wajinawa.
Wala'a. Gabayayanawa.
Gabayayanawa.
Banasawan.
Banasawan.
Abal. Hawashayanawa. Mayan. Rod. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Watapara. Awalami.
Aman. In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be.
I cock the power of the Hebrew Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahweh Baba Kushah. Nathanawa. Hakat. Larapa'ah. Call Makalah. Wakal Marawat. Hakat. Latahar. Hamatazariah. Hakat. Lahaki. Hamati. Hakat. Awakawa. Hatama'ala. Garshan. Ba'ashim Yahweh.
What Aman in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh, please give us the power. Power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. Power to cleanse the leper. Power to raise the dead. Power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you, so be it.
Tell the best Israel, the Hebrew Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahweh Barakalaw. Vayasharala. Wahabayah. Sapari. Ba'ashem Yahweh.
What Aman in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Al-Hahari. Mayan. Yaba'ah. Izari. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Wa'aratazah. Ayatan. Namawat.
Regal.
Al-Yanawam. Shamar. Hanala'at. Yanawam. Wala'at. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Samar.
Yahweh.
Tazar. Al-Yah. Yamika. Yawamah. Hashamash. La'at. Yakayak. Wayrat. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamar. Makal Yashamar. Yahweh. Yashamar. Tazarad. Wa'atat.
Awulam. In the English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hill. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee. Will not slumber. Behold. He that keepeth Yasharala. Shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy coming out. And thy coming in. From this time forward. And even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam. Al-Damayah. Laka. All Takarash. All Tashikwat. All Kayahana. Obadiyaka. Yahamah. Yawan. Ra'ash. Al-Amaka. Ya'arayam. Sawada. Wayata. Ya'ai Tazawat. Al-Tazapawayaka. Amarwa. Lakawat. When it got you done. Magalia. Wala'at. Yazakar. Shum Yasharala. Awada. Kaya. Nubai Tazawat. Labak. Yakadwa. Ayaka. Boryat, Yakaratu,
Ahoy,
Adawan, Boyashimai, Alayam, Nawa'aba, Wahagari, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalat, Palashat, Amisabi, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawat, Aiman, Hayawat, Zerawat, Labanya, Wat, Salab, Aisha, Laham, Kamadi, Kasayat, Sarah, Kayabi, Bonakal, Koyashawan, Nashamak, Wayan, Da'ira, Hayawat, Daman, La'adam, Shayatam, Ladab, Yabu, Kaira, Wakasabak, Wakasazalmanai, Call Nasir Kumbu, Ashar, Amaru, Nairashad, Nanawat, Na'awat, Alahayam, Shayatambu, Kagalala, Kakwash, Napanya, Rawaka, Ka'ash, Daba'ira, Ya'ira, Wat Kalahaba, Talahat, Hariyam, Khan, Jawadatma, Pasa'ira, Wabasa, Wapatka, Dabahalam, Mala'at, Panyaham, Karawan, Wayat, Bukwash, Shimka, Yahawah, Yabash, Wayat, Bahal, Adi, Wayat, Kapar, Wayat, Wayat, Da'ira, Kayat, Atha, Shimka, Yahawah, Yabat, Ayawan,
Ratazah. In the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted.
Against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
And
let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Yasharallah.
The name of Yasharallah.
May be no more in remembrance.
May be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent.
One consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
And Moab.
The
Hagarene. The Baal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. So also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kisan. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Ze'er. Yea. All their princes of Jabal. And as Zamunah. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. As the flames set at the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh. Let them be confounded. And troubled forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth.
Sorry, Mr. Turn. Shai, be seated.
All right. Clap it up. Hey, shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatah to the brothers. Yahweh Shema Atah Shem Yahweh Side to our sister. I want to say to Wada, thank you for joining us once again. This is the Isupk Chicago, and this is the closing of the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Give it up for the Most High. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, you know what I'm saying, we had an opening and a closing. So we're closing out the feast. So for the last 7 days, we have taken all leaven out of our households. We have not eaten anything with leavening or leavening agents in them. You know, no yeast, no baking soda, no bread, a lot of different foods. Once you actually celebrate, you find out that all the things that you cannot eat during this time. Right. But thank God for Isupk and tacos. You know what I mean? So today is the closing of the feast. You know what I mean? So we are going to close it out right. We're going to go to Leviticus chapter 23, starting at verse 1, where we go over the feast days that we have. For those of you that don't know the spirit of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, this commemorates when we escaped out of captivity in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? We were leaving out of Egypt. The Pharaoh told us to leave and take whatever we wanted to take. So we were taking everything that we could, that we needed to go on this trip into the wilderness. And then Pharaoh changed his mind and sent his army down upon us. So our sisters, in their courage and their quick thinking, they baked bread for the trip, but they did not have time to put leavening agents in the bread, to put yeast and baking soda in the bread so it would rise, because naturally rising bread takes hours. So they had to make unleavened cakes for us to eat on our journey to the wilderness. Give it up for our sisters. You know what I'm saying? So these sisters, they did what our sisters do every year at Passover. They bake thousands of pieces of unleavened bread so that we would have sustenance on our journey, escaping out of captivity into the wilderness. Right. So the Feast of Unleavened Bread is also a celebration of our victory over our enemies. And in a way, it does also commemorate the skillfulness, the caring, and the bravery of our sisters. All right, so if we could, let's pick up in Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 21. 23 and 1. My bad.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Where Debar Yahweh, all Moshe Amar, verse 2, Debar, all Banayah, Yasharala, Amarath, Alaham, Moabidea, Yahweh, Ashar, Akorwa, Atham, Akorayah, Wadash, Allah, Hum, Moabidea, verse 3, Shashah, Yamim, Daisha, Malakah, Waba Yawam, Hashaba Ayah, Shabbat, Shabbatawan, Makara, Kodash, Kal, Malakah, La'ah, Daishua, Shabbat, Hawa, La Yahweh, Bakal, Moba Shabbat Yakam, verse 4, Allah, Moba Idea, Yahweh, Makoraya, Kodash, Ashar, Nakorawa, Atham, Mama Idam, verse 5, Bakadash, Harashuan, Barabai Ishar, Lakadash, Bayan, Ta'aybayam, Pasak, it's like Pasak, La Yahweh, verse 6, Wabat Shema, Ishar, Yawam, Lakadash, Azad, Ka, Hamatazawaf, La Yahweh, Shaba'ai, Yamil, Matazawaf, the Akawa, verse 7, Bayawam, Harashuan, Barak, Kadash, Yahaya, Lakam, Kal, Malakath, Abadah, La'ah, the Aishah.
All right, let's get the English.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 1. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest. In holy convocation, ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
Right. So as the Lord said, so we're going to go over the feast. You know what I mean? And we're going to he said, proclaim this in all of our dwellings. So contrary to what a lot of fake Israelites like to believe. Right. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to keep these feast days and these high holy days no matter where we're at. Right. It don't matter if we're in our land. It don't matter if we in captivity. It don't matter if we on the goddamn moon in no man's land. We are supposed to keep our traditions, keep our feasts, and honor, you know what I'm saying, our God, and honor our forefathers and our ancestors, like you know what I'm saying, the way the Lord told us to. Keep going.
I could touch on that. When it says a holy convocation, what's a convocation? Anybody know what a convocation is? One?
Coming together, so it's all coming together.
It's coming together.
Right.
You can't keep the Passover in your damn living room.
Right.
A lot of Israelites, they can just serve lamb and some bread in the damn kitchen. They call that the Passover.
Right.
Nah, Passover is a holy convocation, meaning that people have to travel across the world. You know what I'm saying? For a whole nation to celebrate the Passover. You know what I'm saying?
That's an excellent point. No matter where you're at, we all come together. We got brothers that come from Jamaica. We got brothers that come from the UK, from Haiti. You know what I'm saying? We had a brother come from South Africa. You know what I'm saying? We have brothers coming from all over the world in Houston. Yo, give it up for the Lord's 57th anniversary. We had Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans from not only all over the country, but all over the goddamn world down in Houston.
Right.
Celebrating the Lord's Passover, keeping our tradition, and showing unparalleled brotherhood and sisterhood on a level that you could not imagine. And it's all thanks to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
Okay. Verse 4.
Come on.
Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, where ye shall proclaim in their seasons. In the 14th day of the first month at eve is the Lord's Passover. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days you must eat unleavened bread.
Right. So that's where we are right now. So on the 14th day of the first month. So contrary to what Esau tells you, the new year does not start in the wintertime.
Right.
The new year does not start in the middle of a lifeless season, right, which freezing cold. Most animals are in hibernation or have fled the area to go to somewhere warmer. Even the goddamn bugs are not out in the winter. There's no leaves on the trees. There's no fruit. There's no vegetation. There's no life in the wintertime. Right. Unless you're an Edomite or a polar bear or a snow leopard. You know what I'm saying? The only ones that think that life exists in the wintertime are the ones that were stuck on top of a goddamn mountain for hundreds of years. You know what I'm saying? Our people celebrate life according to when the earth produces life, when the Most High produced life on this earth, which would be the springtime, when the trees are blooming, when the fruits are growing, when the animals and the insects are coming back onto the planet. You know what I'm saying? When life starts to bloom on this planet, that is when the new year begins. So the Passover always marks the beginning of a new age, not a new age, but a new year, a new life cycle on the earth. So we celebrate the Passover, and then immediately following the Passover, we come into where we are right now, which is the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And for 7 days, you are not to eat any bread, anything with leaven in it. Read.
Verse 7. In the first day, you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein.
Yes, 7. Next priest. Registry.
Lamakiala, Bunya Howda, Bunya Shahala.
Lamakiala, Bunya Howda, Bunya Shahala.
Yahweh Shemir Shabrakathum.
Yahweh Shemir Shabrakathum. Sorry.
We'll get the next 7. Oh, yeah. Maybe.
I don't know.
His ass is 28 years old.
It's 31 now.
No.
Read
21 and 8.
23 and 8.
Oh, you're 23.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, or almost 22. 23 and 8. What do you bar thumb? Ashad, la Yahweh, Shabbat Yamayam, Bayawam, Hashabaya Aya, Mokra'ah, Quadash, Call, Mo'akath, Abadah, La'ad, the Aishawa, verse 9. Way the bar, Yahweh, all, Mashah, La'amar, verse 10. The bar, all, Baniyah, Yashar Allah, Marath, Alham, Kayad, Takawad, all, Haratazah, Ashar, Anyad, Nathak, Lakam, Quataza Ath, Quataza Yarad, Wahab Baratham, Ath, Aymar, Ramayash Wath, Quataza Rakam, all, Hakan. Yeah, I just didn't read none of the numbers. There's 11 now. Well, Nayat, Ath, Amar, Lapanya, Yahweh, Laura Tizikam, Mamathakarath, Shabath, Yanayapat, Son, what? Hakahan, verse 12. What I should thumb, Bayawam, Hanayapat Takam, Ath, Hayamar, Banash, Tamayam, Ban, Shanathwa, La Ila, La Yahweh, verse 13. Mumanath, Wanak, Sawa, Shanyad, Ashawarn Nayam, Salah, Balayawa, Bashaman, Asha, La Yahweh, Rayak, Bayakach, Wada Sapad, Rabas Kawa, Yayan, Raba'ith, Hayan, verse 13 or 14. Willakam, what Kolaya, Wabaral Mal, Wakar Mal, La'ad, the Kawa, Itazad. Atazam, Hayawam, Tazad, Hayakam, Korban, Hayakam, Kakwath, Iwalam, La Darath Yakam, Bakal, Mashanath Yakam.
Let's get the English.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8 in the English. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. And the 7th day is a holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein. And verse 9, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priests. Verse 11, and ye shall wave the sheaf before the Lord, and be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. Verse 12, and ye shall offer it that day when ye wave the sheaf and the he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord. Verse 13, and the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor. and the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the fourth part of a hin. Verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears, until the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
So once again, the Lord said, this is going to be a statute forever. You know what I mean? So no matter where we're at, no matter what we're doing, we are to celebrate. We are to have, we're to have the Sabbath service. We're supposed to have a Sabbath day. We're going to celebrate the Passover. We're going to celebrate the Feast of Unleavened Bread. We're going to celebrate all the high holy days and all the holy have holy convocations. We're going to have separate gatherings away from the world and celebrate our people and our tradition. And this is not optional; it's mandatory. Right? You know what I mean?
That's good. So you know we Israelites, and we make those our cakes. We really have 4 ingredients. We got egg, flour, the cake mix, the batter, whatever. And you go to these damn stores. The reason why we all these sicknesses and diseases, you got these damn chemicals in these different breads. They have like over 20 chemicals in each damn piece of item that should be off the damn shelf.
I'm calling with that, like you said, like the brother said, you know what I mean? And then the things that we eat now, like right now, the Feast of Unleavened Bread is like being on a, what's that, keto diet, where you don't have any, you're going crazy, no bread. You know what I'm saying? The Lord looks out for us in ways that we have no idea that he's doing. You know what I mean? Like the Day of Atonement, that's a day when you don't eat for 24 hours to purify your body, your mind. You know what I'm saying? You communicate with the Lord, you purge your sins out. Right now, you have, in the last 7 days, all of Israel was the entire UPK. We have purged out so many toxins and things that have built up in your body over the course of the year that you don't even realize it. Right. You're not putting in the poison because our oppressor has pork in everything. You know what I'm saying? Has carbs in everything, has sugar in everything, has yeast and baking powder in every goddamn thing. And too much of all of that creates toxicities in your body. So the Lord knows what he's doing when he tells us to go without for a certain amount of time. Right. When he tells us this is a sacrifice unto the Lord, you're sacrificing. I mean, brothers and sisters love cake, ice cream, pizza. You know what I'm saying? You know, you name it, donuts, cookies, all of these things we have not had for the last 7, almost 8 days. And your body is all the better for it. It's a sacrifice to show the Lord your willingness to follow his orders, whether you agree with it or not, whether you understand it or not. And if you don't understand it, do you find the priests and the prophets of the Lord so we can give you the proper understanding of why it is that you're doing the things you're doing. You know what I mean?
Okay, Majum, just us. Next priest.
Kwam on the bak, ben je houden, ben je sjalen.
Kwam on the bak, ben je houden, ben je sjalen.
Ja, bij Shuma Shabakathon.
Ja, bij Shuma Shabakathon. All right, we get the next 7. The verse
15.
Guys,
right
there. Leviticus 23, 15. Well, tell me if
Everybody, make sure your phone is on mute.
That's right.
If your phone's on, check your phone right now. Your phone's on mute.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, and verse 15 in the Hebrew. What a bar thumb become.
15 at the top. Yeah, that's the last verse, the last scripture you read. It's in the last 14, you want 15.
I'm at 15?
Yeah.
What's it, what?
Yeah, come.
Leviticus 23 and 15 in Hebrew. What's a part them? Become. Mama Roth. Hashabah. Mayawam. Abaya Akam. Af. Imar. Hata Nawapa. Shabai. Shabata Waf. Damaya Maf. Daha Yayana, verse 16. I. Mama Karaf. Hashabah. Hashabah. Hashabah Ya'if. That's a pa rawa. Kamasha Yum. Yawam. Waha Hara Tham. Batham. Manakah. Kadash. La Yahweh. Verse 17. Mamwa Washa Ba Yakam. Daba Ya'ai Wa. Lakam. Dana Wapa. Shut. Chatayam. Shania. Aisha Runyam. Salah. Dayayana. Kamataza. Da'apadna. Bakaraf Yum. La Yahweh, verse 18. Waha Wara Thumb. Ow. Halakam. Shaba'if. Kaba Shayam. Damayam. Banya. Shana. Wapar. Ban. Kwakwar. Akkad. Wa'alaham. Shanyam. Yahai Yawah. Ilah. La Yahweh. Wamana Katham. Wanasa Kaya Ha. Asha. Raya. Naya Ka. La Yahweh, verse 19. Wa'ai Shayatham. Sha'ai Yara. Isa Yum. Akkad. Laka Ta Ayah. Laka Ta water. Rashunya. Kabaf Yum. Kabashin. Banya. Shana. Lazabak. Shalamayim, verse 20. Wahana Ya. Hakahan. Adam. I. Lakam. Habawa. Rayam. Who's the one? That's why I will. I'm gonna keep going. Dana Wapa, Lapunya, Yahweh, Al, Shunya, Kaba, Kabashian, Wadash, Yahya, Wa, Ya, La Yahweh, Lakahan, verse 21. Wakwar Atham, Ba'i Tazam, Ba'i Tazayam, Ba'i Tazam, Hayawan, Hazah, Markwa'ah, Wadash, Yahya, Lakam, Kal, Mala'akaf, Ibadah, La'ah, the Aishawa, Kwakwa, Iwalam, Wakal, Mawa, Bash Yakam, let a rough you come.
All right, let's get to English.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 15 in English. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Sabbath shall be complete. Verse 16. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord.
Now this is going into the Feast of First Fruits, or also called the Feast of Weeks, because this is a 50-day feast.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And the Feast of First Fruits officially begins tonight. After this ceremony, after we finish with this, with the Sabbath service, with this ceremony, it begins the Feast of Weeks. Now, there's no opening to the Feast of Weeks. It's just day one of the Feast of Weeks. It comes right soon as unleavened bread ends, the Feast of Weeks or the Feast of First Fruits begin. And when I also remember when it says the wave offering, literally, it's an offering that the priest would wave in front of the tabernacle. It wasn't something supernatural, it wasn't something spooky and spiritual. For those that understand, when it says a wave offering, literally the brothers took a sacrifice, a piece of meat, a piece of bread, or whatever the sacrifice was, and they would wave it in front of the altar. That's the wave offering. So whenever you see them say the wave offering, just imagine one of our Levite brothers taking the sacrifice and waving it in front of the altar to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? No, so we need to take it. They'll have you thinking it's a Kamehameha wave, like it's Goku up there or something. You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing that complicated. Everything we do is very practical, very simple. So like I said, now, as soon as this ceremony is over and we get to eat this glorious food that our beautiful sisters have prepared for us,
right.
We're going to be going right into day one of the Feast of First Fruits. All right.
Verse 16. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath, ye shall number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord.
So for 50 days, we're going to offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. And once again, this is nothing supernaturally spooky. You know what I mean? Or what like our heathens would have you believing that we just throwing stuff on the fire and burning it up like the Lord really wants your meat. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I mean? But we cook this food, we feast upon the food. You bring your best to the Lord. The priest accept your offering, and they have the portion that they eat that's aside for them. They have a portion that gets burned strictly up to the Lord. Right. But majority of these offerings, everybody is going to eat. Our nation comes together and sacrifices the best, our best lambs, our best goats. You know what I'm saying? Our best cows, our best calves, our best turtle doves, our best chickens, our best turkeys, our best lawful food. We come together and give the first of it to the Lord. Because remember, we just celebrated Passover life is starting to come back on the earth. You know what I mean? So now you get the fruits are starting to develop. You get the animals are having kids, are having babies. You got that nice strong calf that was born. You got that lamb without a blemish that was born. You got all these juicy apples and oranges and grapes and strawberries and mangoes and all this wonderful fruit that's stronger than it's going to be all year because the land has had a chance to rest for the winter. And the soil is producing nutrients and minerals and coming back into fruition. And you take that wonderful feast of fruits and animals and meats, and you give that to the Lord to show your appreciation to him, to show your loyalty to him, to show your respect to him, because without the Lord, your land would be barren like Egypt is today. Your land would be a god-darn desert, and you'd be on the commercial with flies on your face, and Edomites talking about, for just 10 cents a day, you could feed a hungry Israelite. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's the purpose of it. It's all about showing reverence to our God, and we sacrifice our best. We're like Abel. We are not like Cain. Understand? Keep going.
Verse 17. You shall bring out of your habitations 2 weigh loaves of 2/10 deals. They shall be of fine flour.
Mm-hmm.
They shall be baking with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord.
Right.
Verse 18. And you shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish for the first year, and 1 young bullock and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord. Their meat, with their meat offering and their drink offering, even an offering made by fire, a sweet savor unto the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. Mm-hmm. Verse 20. And the priest shall weigh them with the bread of the first fruits for a weight offering before the Lord. With the 2 lambs, they shall be holy unto the Most High for the priest.
So if you're wondering why the wave offering is, it's presenting it to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? They're showing the Lord what your sacrifice is before they burn it, before they sacrifice it up to the Lord. But the verses just broke down biblically everything I just said to you about. You're going to take a kid. You're going to take 2 he lambs. You're going to take, you know what I'm saying, the younglings that are being born. You're going to take the fresh bread and the fruits. And these are the things that you sacrifice to the Lord. You know what I mean? And that's how we begin our year. We start our year celebrating the Lord bringing us out of captivity and giving a victory over our enemy and passing the angel, and letting the angel of death pass over us. Then we celebrate how the Lord protected us while we were hurrying up, getting up out of Egypt with a goddamn the most powerful army in the world at that time behind us.
Right.
And our sisters working hard to try to make our provisions so we can go into the wilderness and escape death once again. You know what I mean? And now we're going to show the appreciation to the Lord for him putting us in a land of abundance, for him taking care of us in the wilderness, providing for us. And then when we got into our land, all the fruits and vegetables and animals, you know what I mean? And the meat that we were able to eat. We spent 40 years eating manna in the wilderness. Now we're in our land and we can eat an abundance of everything. So this is us once again showing the Lord our appreciation to him, showing our loyalty to him, and giving him the respect that he deserves, because he could have wiped us out. We could have died in Egypt. When we were sinning in front of the mountain, the Lord could have wiped us. If it wasn't for Moses, the Lord was about to wipe us out, and we'd be the Mosites or the Mosesites. You know what I'm saying? We have done a lot to not deserve to be on the planet, but the Lord's love for us has kept us here. So we need to show that same love and loyalty back to him. Keep going. Verse 21.
Verse 21. And ye shall proclaim on the selfsame day, that it may be an holy convocation unto you. You shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
Now, this right here, one of the things I can't wait for, and I'm not going to lie, well, besides, you know, getting free and even with our oppressors and dishing them to justice. Right. But besides that, I want to see what the Feast of Weeks look like in the kingdom. 50 days, no work, gathering together, eating, drinking. I already know a couple of us gonna be asleep on the sidewalk. You know what I mean? But it's going to be glorious. 50 days, you know what I mean, of us celebrating. We don't have to do any servile work. We don't have to do any work.
Right.
We just have to show our appreciation to the Lord, and we will be a people of such abundance and riches that 50 days of taking off work is not going to hurt our pockets or our national economy. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be glorious.
Awesome. Express. The registry.
Aram, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yasharala.
Aram, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yasharala.
Yahweh Bashim Abashah Barakathum.
Yahweh Bashim Abashah Barakathum. Right, you got it?
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 22 in the Hebrew, where Kotaza Rakam, Kotaza Yar, Kotaza Kam, La'ah, Dakla, Pa'ath, Shadak, Kotaza Yak, Walakwat, Kotaza Yarak, La'ah, Dakulat, La'anaya, Walagar, Ta'izab, Atham, Anaya, Yahweh, Allah Hayakam, that's 23. Where the bar, Yahweh, all Moshe, La'amar, verse 24, the bar, all Banaya, Yasharala, La'amar, Bakadash, Hamasha, Ya'aya, Ba'akad, Lakadash, Yahaya, Lakam, Shabbatawan, Zakarawan, Marwa Makara, Kodash, verse 25, called Malakah, Abadah, La'ah, the Aishawa, Wa Korabatham, Asha, the Yahweh, verse 26, where the bar, Yahweh, all Moshe, La'amar, verse 27, Ak, Ba'ashawar, Lakadash, Hashaba'aya, Hazah, Yawam, Hakaparya, Hawa, Makara, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Wa'ana Yatham, Ah, Napashat Yakam, Wa Korabatham, Asha, La Yahweh, verse 28, Wakal, Malakah, La'ah, the Aishawa, Ba'itazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Kaya, Yawam, Kaparya, Hawa, Lakapar, Al Yakam, Lapanya, Yahweh, Allah Hayakam.
For those of y'all that are not familiar, this is Mariah Allah, our local Hebrew speed reader. Yeah, man. Christ. Couldn't do it without you, priest.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean witnesses of the corners of thy field when thou reapest. Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God.
See, and this right here, it shows the difference between us and our oppressors.
Right.
It shows the difference between our God and every other God on the face of the earth. Every other so-called God that's worshipped by the heathens are selfish. They're all self-serving, they're self-righteous, and they're selfish. Our God tells us when we have our fields and we glean the harvest, you know what I mean? And we get the fruits and we get the vegetables and we get all of that stuff. We're not to take what falls on the ground. We leave that. What falls outside of your gate, outside of your property. If you got a bush of berries or a tree and it leans over the gate, whatever leans over the gate, leave it over the gate. Because that's for the strangers that are traveling. You know what I'm saying? That's for our brothers and sisters that are coming from Texas and New York and Detroit and Las Vegas or Haiti or you know what I mean, wherever our brother, Puerto Rico, Mexico, you know what I'm saying, wherever our brothers and sisters are traveling from across the world, they should be able to walk past our property and eat. They should be able to grab a peach, a plum, an apple, get some raspberries, some blueberries. You know what I mean? Because it's naturally going to grow outside of your property. But the white man is so devious and so greedy, they trim that.
Right.
They take I grew up in Mississippi. I see how the fields look once they finish gleaning the fields. It's barren. You would have never known that any fruit or vegetable grew in that field once they're done with it. You know what I mean? Because they have to have every single penny of every single thing. And they care not for the poor. Go ahead, sir.
I was going to say it was very nice with heaven because we saw since the damn devil, he created male trees. That way they don't produce no fruit.
Kind of a con.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind of a
It's
con.
so crazy because like we saw more people to starve and buy food, knowing that these fruits and vegetables are meant to be free.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta think about it. Esau is making you pay for water.
Kind of a con.
Water, the whole earth is made out of damn water. Esau is charging you $5 for a bottle of water.
Kind of a con.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a crazy world we live in, huh?
Right. But when we're in charge, the poor will be able to walk past our property and get a full stomach. They'll be able to pick up the fruits off the ground. They'll be able to pull it fresh off the tree as long as it's leaning over the property line. They shouldn't, no trespassing. You know what I mean? But the berries and the fruits and everything. And then when we glean, whatever falls to the ground, they can have, man. This is so that everybody can live. Everybody should be able to eat. It doesn't matter how rich you are or how poor you are. There should be no one in this world starving unless you have been plagued by the Lord for your evil. Now, if the Lord puts a plague on you, if the Lord causes famine through your land, if the Lord deems it so, then you will starve. But other than that, everyone should be able to eat. Everyone should be able to drink fresh water. Everyone should have a meal, regardless of their standing and stature in life, unless they're being punished by the Most High. Keep going.
Okay. Verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, 24, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of the trumpets and holy convocation.
So then we're moving over to the memorial blowing of the trumpets. I think that was the very first feast day I went to when I came into the school. Also, Lamont was the teacher. You know what I mean? I think I had asked him about going to war with the enemy. Because what do blowing trumpets symbolize? Anybody? I think. Go ahead, Partizan.
When you blow the trumpet, you pretty much like warning the people of danger or some of that nature.
Yeah. You'll get better hand. You know what I'm saying? The guards and the watchmen of the city, they blow the trumpets to signify danger is coming, to warn the city of a threat. You know what I'm saying? We also blow trumpets during Sabbath service, during high holy days and feast days. You know what I'm saying? So we have a memorial of blowing of the trumpets, and that's going to be in the 7th month and the first day. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 25. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
So you're not to do any servile work. If you can take off work without being fired, which is sometimes hard to do, but if you can take off work, take off work. For all of these holy days and feast days, if you have the ability to not work on that day, don't work. Relax. Get your strength back. Reduce your stress. You know what I'm saying? Wake up in the morning, take a bath, and then go back to sleep. It's very relaxing. I did it today. You know what I'm saying? Do these things. These things are so you don't go crazy. You don't lose your mind. You don't overwork yourself to death. The Lord gives us breaks, even in the midst of our righteous work. You know what I'm saying? No man should work 365 days of the year. No man should work 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? You get rest. So the Lord gives us all of these beautiful Sabbaths where we can lawfully take off of work and rest, and then you make an offering made by fire. Cook you some goddamn food.
Right.
Have a feast. Get together with your brothers and your sisters, you know what I'm saying? And let's chow down and have some strong drink and laugh and joke and be merry. Let's have a righteous party, for lack of a better word, you know what I'm saying? But that's what we do. When these holy convocations, you know what I'm saying, these solemn assemblies, when you hear these things, that means gather yourself together with your brothers and sisters wherever you are. Come together, eat and drink and celebrate the Most High. Keep going.
Cool. Verse 26. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, also of the 10th day of the 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
So now, roll over to the Day of Atonement. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of brothers, it gets easier. The further along you get in this truth, the more days of atonements you have behind you, it gets a little bit easier. You know what I mean? But I remember also Isupk and myself was working at Flexing Gate together on the Day of Atonement, lifting car parts. And I think even our team lead had bought the whole team food. Show you how Satan works. We had the Day of Atonement working from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. lifting car parts, sweating, can't drink no water, can't eat no food. And then here comes Satan with a whole pizza and chicken wings and pops. I go home. Hey, I get up the next day. Day of Atonement still in the place. You know what I'm saying? I remember I left out and came back into the crib. My rib had cooked a glorious meal because she forgot I was on the Day of Atonement. And guess what I did? I didn't eat a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? I followed Isupk's lead, and we did not eat a thing. And when lunch came, all of our co-workers went and started feasting on that, and we went and sat in the car like, ain't this a... We went and sat in the car till lunch was over. You know what I'm saying? And that's the spirit you have to be in. Show some discipline. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be tempted. Coming into the truth wasn't for you to come in and join a boys or a girls club. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no fraternity or no sorority. This is where the Lord is going to purge the old you out and build the new you up stronger than you could ever be. You ever imagined you could be. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to go through trials. You're going to be tested. Hell, if you're not being tested, you're still working for Satan. I hate to tell you that. Because I know every man and woman and child that up in here, we get tested on a regular basis. We call each other up like, man, also, Carl, y'all's coming at my yard. Let me tell you this. You wouldn't believe what just happened. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, damn. I can't believe that happened, but it happened. You know what I'm saying? And we strengthen each other up. So the Day of Atonement comes, especially on the Day of Atonement. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Some of us may not have to slave and we can sleep the day away, and that's a beautiful thing. But those of us that do have to slave and you're going to be out in the world, prepare yourself for temptation and stand strong. You know what I'm saying? And don't walk around looking like you're starving. Take it on the chin. You know what I'm saying? Gird up thy loins. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Walk through that Day of Atonement like a man and a woman of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The heathens walk around, they want to look like they half starving. They want to put, I don't know if it's the same thing, they put the damn ashy cross on their heads, or you know what I mean? Like all of that, man, look. We do it the way the Lord told us to do it, like men of war. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 28. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God.
So, and if you can take off that day, I highly encourage you to do it. You know what I mean? If it falls on a natural day off from you, then, you know what I'm saying, Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shah. But if it doesn't, if you can take the day off, make it easy on yourself. But if not, do what you got to do and fight through it. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah. Majum.
Next priest.
Registry.
Ramawan Ban Yahouda, Ban Yasha'Allah.
Ramawan, Ban Yahawada, Ban Yasharala.
Yahweh Ba Shem Yahweh Shah Barakathum.
Yahweh Ba Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatah. Must watch it. Oh, yeah.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and 29. In the Hebrew, Kaya, call, Hanapash, Ashar, La'ah, Ta'ayya, Ta'ayda, Ba'ay Tazon, Hayawam, Hazaha, Wanakrathia, Ma'ayamaya, verse 30, will call Hanapash, Ashar, the Aisha, call Malakah, Ba'atazaon, Ba'ai Tazon, Hayawam, Hazaha, what Abat, what Abadath, Ath, Hanapash, Hawa, Hakarad, Ima, verse 31, call Malakah, La'ah, the ice, Kakwat, Iwalam, Ladarath, Yakam, Bakal, Mashadath, Yakam, verse 32, Shabbath, Shabbath Yawan, Awa, Lakam, Wa'ai, Salakia, Wa'ai, Nayathum, Ath, Napashta, Salakia, Napashta, Yakam. But Batash, Salakia, Batashya, Lakadash, Bararad, Salakia, Ba'irab, Ma'irab, I'd, Salakia, Irab, Tasha, but the one, Salakia, Tashbath, Tashabath, what? Tashabathwa, Shabbath, Shabbat the come, verse 33. Waya Dabar, Yahweh, all, Basha, Lamar, verse 34. Dabar, Al, Banya, Yasharala, Lamar, Bakat, Masha, Aishar, Wa'am, Slagia, Yawam, Lakadash, Ashadayaya, Ashabia, Ashab, Yaaya, Azah, Slagia, Hazaha, Cog, I always get this thing with that. Cog,
The last 3 words.
The water. Okay. Hasakawath, Shaba'ith, Yamayam, La Yahweh, Verse 35. Bayawam Hara Ashwan Salakia Hara Ashawan Makwara Quadash Kal Malakath Ibadah. So like Ibadah La'ah the Aishwa.
Let's get to English.
Now, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 29 in the English. For whosoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people.
And that's self-explanatory. Now, when it comes to the Day of Atonement, if you are suffering from an ailment and you need medication, if you are a child, if you are a nursing mother, if you are a small child, you are not required to participate in the Day of Atonement because you do not want to jeopardize your health, your child's health, your ribs' health.
Right.
But if you are an able-bodied man, able-bodied woman, and an able-bodied child over the age of, I believe, what's the age, 13, 16, something like that, if you are required to participate in the Day of Atonement. And if you don't participate in the Day of Atonement, you cut off. Simple as that. Keep going.
Khan. Leviticus 23 and 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people.
And if we were in the kingdom, if we were in rulership, not while we're in slavery and servitude, but any soul that does not take the day off and relax on that day, because that's a day of reflection. That's a day, you're atoning for your sins. You're atoning for the things you've done wrong that you might not even have realized you've done wrong. You're supposed to read the scriptures. You're supposed to commune with the Lord. You're supposed to get yourself right. So anybody that does not afflict themselves on that day, that doesn't take that day off, you're going to be destroyed. So if you don't afflict your souls, if you want to eat on the Day of Atonement, go right ahead. You're getting cut off. And if you want to be selfish and you want to work and you want to make people work on that day, you're going to be destroyed. Right. Thus said the Lord. Keep going.
Khan, verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
Keep going.
Verse 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the ninth day of the month at even. From even unto even shall ye celebrate your Sabbath.
So from sundown to sundown, Day of Atonement, 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Khan. Verse 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 34, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles for 7 days unto the Lord. Verse 35, on the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
So when we get to the Feast of Tabernacles, that's a 7-day feast. We're going to have the first day. You're not supposed to do any work. We're going to get together and we're going to feast on the first day. You know what I mean? All right, call it the next priest.
Next priest. Is that registered?
Rosh Karab, Banya Hauda, Banya Sharala.
Rosh Karab, Banya Hauda, Banya Sharala.
Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bagathon.
Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bagathon.
I'm excited.
Verse 36.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, and verse 36 in the Hebrew. Shaba'aith. Yum. It's like yum. Thakar. Yawab. Oh, it's like Yabuwa, Asha, La Yahweh, Mayawam, Bayawam, Hashama, Ya Naya, Makara, Kadash, Yahweh, oh, it's like Yahya, Lakam, Hawa, it's like Waha, Kar, Batham, Asha, La Yahweh, Itazar, Rath, Hawa, Kal, Mala Kaf, I bought her, La Ta'ai Shawa, verse 37. Allah, Maba'ai Ya, Yahweh, Ashar, Hakwar, Awa, Atham, Makwad, Aya, Kodash, Lahakwar, Yah, Ashaha, La Yahweh, I Laha, Mawana, Ka, Zakah, that's like Zabak, Wanasa, Kayam, Dabar, Yawam, Bayawa, Mawa, verse 38. Mala, it's like Malabad, Watha, it's like Basha, Thatha, Yahweh, Wambala, Bad, Mathathana, Wa, Thaya Kam, it's like Wambala, Bad, Kal, La, it's like Nadar Yakum, Wamala Bar, it's like Bad, Kal, Lada Bawa Thayakum, Ashar, the Thanwa, La Yahweh, verse 39, On, Baka Ma Sha, Ishar, Yawam, Lakasha, Ladakash, Oslagi, Lakadash, Shab, Ya, Aya, Sabkam, Af, Thabawa, Af, Ha'ara, Rataza, Thaka, Gor, Af, Kag, Yahweh, Shaba'ai, Yama Yum, Yum, Bayawam, Hara Wan, Washa Shabath Yuan, Waba Ya Wam, Hashama Ya Yanya, Shabatha Wan, verse 40. Wala Quad, Wala Kakam, Lakam, Bayawam, Hara Shawan, it's like Paria, I Rataza, of like Aitaza, Hadar, Kapath, it's like the Mariam, Wa I Pan, Oh, it's like Wailak. Oh, like Wailnak. Itazar. Ibath. Wa'al or Ra'ai Yabanya. Kala. I was like the call. Washama. It's like Washamak Thumb. La Paniya Yahweh. Allah Yakum. Shabbai. Yum Yum. Verse 41. Waka Ga Thumb. Athawa. Kag. La Yahweh. Shabbai. Yum Yum. Basha. It's like Bashana. Ka Kwa. Awalam. Lador. Thayum. It's like Ladorath Yakum. Waka Dash. Hashaba Yaya. The quad. I was like the quad. Athawa, verse 42. Basa Kaf. The Shawa. It's like the Shabwa. Shaba Aith. Yum Yum. Ka. Hazar. Ka. I was like Ka. Keep going. Ba Yasharala. It's like Yashabwa. Basakaf was 40.
Verse 43. Lama'ai. Yada'awa. Dorath Yakum. Kaya. Basakawa. Hawa Shabbatia. Banya. Yasharala. Bahawai Tazah Ya'aya. Awatham. Maratazah. Matazarayam. Anya Yahweh. Allah Yakam. Verse 44. Yadabar Mashah Ma'idaya Yahweh Al Banya Yasharala. All right, let's get to English.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, and verse 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
So basically, when the feast starts, we have a holy convocation. We cook, we gather, we eat. We're supposed to eat for the entire for 7 days, and then on the 8th day, we come back together as a group and we do the same thing we did on the first day. Keep going.
It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein.
So a solemn assembly is just a separate assembly. We're not to do this with the world. We're not to do this with anyone that is not an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Anyone that has been cast out the nation. We only do it with the brothers and sisters that are here and dedicating themselves to the Most High and to this truth. Keep going.
Verse 37. These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering, a meat offering, a sacrifice, and drink offerings, everything upon his day.
So these are all the feasts of the Lord, all the holy convocations. This is everything during the course of our year that we are supposed to celebrate. Right. What we're supposed to sacrifice, and we got the meat offerings right over there. We got the drink offering right here in this cup. Speaking of drink offerings, shout out to Azakari Yash for this Mr. Pibb from 1967. But you know what I'm saying? But it's delicious and it's zero sugar, and I can finally have me some pop during the feast day. Keep going.
Verse 38. Besides the Sabbaths of the Lord, and besides your gifts, and besides all your vows, and beside all your free will offerings, which ye shall give unto the Lord.
Keep going.
Verse 39. Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. Verse 40. And ye shall take you on the first day of the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and the willows of the brook, and ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days. Verse 41. And ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Verse 42. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that Israelites born and dwell in booths.
So everyone that's born an Israelite, so all you Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you were born an Israelite. This is the Feast of Booths. You know what I'm saying? And when we go into that, you know what I mean? This is when we were in, this also represents when we were in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? We would stand in booths, also known as teepees or tents. You know what I mean? So it's not just our Native American brothers. It's an Israelite tradition. When we were running, when we left Egypt and we were in the wilderness for those 40 years, we dwelled in booths. So we celebrate every aspect of the Lord liberating us from slavery. We celebrate all our traditions. Every feast day, every high holy day has a purpose and a meaning behind it. Right. It's not just getting together so we can eat and get drunk and have a party. No, it's actually celebrating our history. It's a memorial of the things that the Lord did for us. A lot of the times it's us celebrating our victory over our enemies that the Lord provided for us. Because remember, he didn't pick us because we were the greatest and biggest nation on earth. He picked us because we were different, special. He gave us all the gifts, and he loves us beyond everybody else on this planet. So show him that same love and appreciation back by celebrating everything that we just went over in Leviticus. And how about this? Do it with joy and zeal. It should not be a burden. If you act like it's a burden, you don't want the Lord to act like it's a burden for him to help you during the year when you need it. Right. When your health is going, your family is going, something's going on during the course of the year. Act like it's a burden to the Lord, and he will repay you, and act like it's a burden to him when it comes time for you to need his help. Understand? Keep going.
Verse 43. That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Verse 44. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
And that's it. So Moses declared all the feasts to the Lord. Give it up to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So we are officially closed the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And at the end of this ceremony, which we are about to end right now, begins day one of the Feast of First Fruits, also known as the Feast of Weeks.
That's right.
All right. And with that,
Imagine just us.
Why Yasharala?
Good, all the brothers lined up. We go salute the scrolls. Down with the men up here.
how about Shem Yahshua Rock? Yeah.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshabrak, yeah.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshabrak, yeah.
You get a brother on the camera. Turn the camera that way. Water.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshabrak, yeah. Yahweh. Ba'Shem. Yahusha. Rakia.
That's right. Damn right.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakiyah.
Yahweh Shmi Hashem Barakiyah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakiyah. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakiyah. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakiyah. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakiyah. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakiyah. That's right.
That's right.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakiyah.
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 That's right. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakiyah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakiyah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakiyah. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakiyah. A Muslim, which means to stand. Pulling up the dump, maybe turn to face the east. That's right.
We was on it, sir. It's all good, though.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Quadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Daba'ah, Ratazak, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazak, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nudelanawa, Lakam, Cow, Yuwam, Basilakanawa, Abawakanawa, Basilakanawa, Kabawayanawa, Bala'ah, Dabayayanawa, Banasai a ball, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rod, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Watapara, Awalamian,
Amad, in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debt, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be.
Cock the power of the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Baba Kushah.
Baba Kushah.
Nathalanah.
Nathalanah.
Hakat.
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 Nerapa'ah.
Nerapa'ah.
Kal Makalah.
Kal Makalah.
Makal Matawah.
Makal Matawah.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazarayim.
Hamatazarayim.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Nahaki.
Nahaki.
Hamati.
Hamati.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Al-Kawa.
Al-Kawa.
Latama'ala.
Latama'ala.
Nagar Shan.
Nagar Shan.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Water Aman.
In the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be.
Thank you, so be. That's what we're gonna do. So when I say hit the name of gun to gun, I'm gonna say Zanya Allah. Everybody repeat it after me. I'm gonna say it 3 times. Let me finish the prayer. I'm gonna say what we're gonna do. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Baraklanah.
Baraklanah.
Wa Yasharala.
Wa Yasharala.
Wahabaya.
Wahabaya.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapah.
Rapah.
Magad.
Magad.
Hagad.
Hagad.
Azanyala.
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 Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Water Aman.
Water Aman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be.
Thank you, so be. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahari.
Al-Hahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izari.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Namawat.
Namawat.
Ragal.
Ragal.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamark.
Shamark.
Hanala'ah.
Hanala'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashun.
Yayashun.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazal.
Tazal.
Al-Yeh.
Al-Yeh.
Yamika.
Yamika.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yekayik.
Yekayik.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Belayallah.
Belayallah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Makal Rai.
Makal Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapashka.
Afnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'at.
Taza'at.
Wawa'ak.
Wawa'ak.
Mayatah.
Mayatah.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Awallah.
In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hill.
I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Shall not slumber.
Shall not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Yasharala.
He that keepeth Yasharala.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayah. Alahayah. Al-Damayah. Al-Damayah. Look up. Look up. All Thakarash. All Thakarash. Wa all Tashakwat. Wa all Tashakwat. All. All. Kayahana. Kayahana. Awabiyaka. Awabiyaka. Yahama. Yahama. Yawan. Yawan. Ra'ash. Ra'ash. Al-Amaka. Al-Amaka. Ya'ariyama. Ya'ariyama. Sawada. Sawada. Wayata. Wayata. Ya'ai Tazawa. Ya'ai Tazawa. Al-Tazapawayaka. Al-Tazapawayaka. Amarwa. Amarwa. Lakawa. Wanekakidam. Wanekakidam. Magaya. Magaya. Wala'ah. Wala'ah. Yasakar. Yasakar. Sham Yasharala. Sham Yasharala. Awada. Awada. Kaya. Kaya. Nawa'ai Tazawa. Nawa'ai Tazawa. Labat. Labat. Yakagwa. Yakagwa. Ayaka. Ayaka. Barya. Barya. Yakaratu. Yakaratu. Ahoya. Ahoya. Adawam. Adawam. Wayashamai. Wayashamai. Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagaria, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Kalashab, Amishabi, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zerawai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamari, Kasaya, Sarah, Kayabi, Bonakol, Koyashawan, Nashamadu, Bayan, Dahira, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayatamu, Nada, Yatmur, Kaira, Wakazabak, Wakazalmanai, Call Nasir Kamu, Ashar, Amaru, Nairashab, Nanawa, Alahayam, Shayatamu, Gagaluk, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rawaka, Kaash, Daba Ira, Yaira, Wakalahaba, Dalahat, Hariyam, Khan, Daradatma, Basairaka, Wabasab, Wapatka, Daba Halam, Mala'at, Panyahum, Kwalawan, Waya, Bokwash, Shimka, Yahawa, Yabash, Waya, Behold, Adiai, Waya, Kopar, Waya, Abadu, Waya, the Iowa, Kaya, Atha, Shimka, Yahawa, Yabash, Ayuan, Cow,
in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee, have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And have consulted. I'm sorry. Against thy hidden one. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off. Being a nation, that the name of Yasharallah may be no more to remember. But they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab, the Hagarim, the Baal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. And lust, you unto them, as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, the brook of Kishon, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zaeb, yea, all their princes at Zabah, and at Zamunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh my power, oh my power, oh my power, make them like a wheel, and the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flames set at the mountains on fire. So persecute them. So persecute them. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, of the Most High, over all the earth.
Sorry, Mr. Turn. Sisters, Shadi needs to be seated. Men of Israel, and Mount Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, it's Matah. Sorry, we can turn to the sisters. Sisters, Imajim, which means to stand. Men of Israel, and Mount Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, as Matah, piece of unleavened bread is dismissed. Who made that tiny beat? Wait, second, hold on 1 second.
Slide, doctor, slide.
Yes, sir.
Who made that time beef like my brothers did? No.